Judges, our motion today is this house regulates merger and acquisition within tech industry. Mergers and acquisitions are a strategy taken for maximization of a company growth by enhancing its production and marketing operation. So from the case, our goal is to enhance more production and provide employment because with the mergers it will require more workers. But before that, here I have a rebuttal to respond the government team. Here I have a 2 point rebuttal to respond it. The first is the government team said like if we merger the an acquisition within in the tech industry, we like selling our data to advertise. But that is not exclusive point of argument because if some company make merger to other companies, we believe that there are rules that must be protect that must be protect that must be protect. So just like that, I think it's not exclusive. And the second is, and also government team say like Facebook try to exploit WhatsApp privacy, but until now, no one happened about both of that company, and they already merged a few years ago. In in most case, the Federal Trade Commission has to be notified in advance about any proposed mergers in order to access the impacts of the impacts of the mergers to the consumer from unnecessary which can be dangerous. The commission has right to stop any mergers which pose a major threat to the consumer welfare. So from the case here, I are ready to take down the point of the government team. And also, the major objective of any framework of a regulation governing mergers and acquisitions are: one is a protection of shareholder rights and interests. Second is adequate compensation for interest as shareholder in open market. And three is allowing a free, fair, and transparent, equitable market in for corporate control. Okay, let's move into my argument. And here I have two points on my argument. Uh, the firstly is I will talk about what is the impact in the economic sector, and the second is why it's more efficient. In my first argument, here I have two layers to bring. The first one is mergers and acquisitions are a strategic decision taken for maximization of a company a growth by enhancing its production and marketing operations. They are being used in a wide array of a field such as information technology, telecommunication, and a business process outsourcing, as well as traditional business in order to gain strength, expand the customer case, competition, or enter a new market or product segment. Main agenda behind merger and acquisitions are: one is selling this exciting product to a wider body of a customer. Second is product line extension, geographic extension, and redeploy brands. And three is redeploying a technology or patents of one company to improve the products of the each other. So from the case, merger and acquisitions are strategic to enhancing products because they share their tools for mutual progress. For the example, for the example, like Tokopedia and Gojek. Uh, Tokopedia and Gojek, Tokopedia provides the things and Gojek delivers the things to buyer or customer. So it makes two company growing up with merger and acquisition. So from the case, so many a positive impact we can get from the merger and acquisition in the within in tech industry. And second layer is make economy stable and give job. And also why we not regret? Because it will help the economic of the country or company itself. Why? Because like a small company, because like a small company that almost went bankrupt, that almost went bankrupt due to high production costs, and some big country and some big company and some big company want to help them with merger and acquisition. So the small company now cannot produce it because now there is a someone who bears the funds and like who bears the funds and like why I said earlier it give it give employ to people because there is no way after the merger. They not have enough of people to take care of the company. Why? Why? Because their company will grow up, and that's where there are many job opportunity to unemployment. For example, like a Facebook and WhatsApp, such as a company needs a lot of people to manage their system and application. So that's when a merger occurs. There are many opportunities to become employees in such a company. So from the case, it will grow up of people who don't have a job and make the economic better because it give employee to unemployment. Yeah, and my second argument is why it's more efficient because like case Tokopedia and Gojek deliver the things that order from customer. You can think if you not use Gojek, if Gojek not a merger with the Tokopedia, you have to go someplace like a JNA or JNA Post Indonesia and Nsdc, and it's so far and it's so far you have to go to take it and it was your time and make your lazy. So from that measure the company will give a work optimally. So that's why I'm proud to be opposed.